Hey guys, welcome to another Spotty Dog Wargaming Battle Report. This time it's 2000 points of my Dwarfs versus a clubmate's 2000 points Orcs and no Goblins. It's Battleline by the way. Just to go through my list, starting in the centre, we've got a big old block of 40 Dwarf Warriors, full command with shields. To the right of those guys, you've got a Demon Slayer. He's got Master Rune of Swiftness, Rune of Might, Rune of Fury, so always strikes first, double his strength against toughness 5 or higher, and an extra attack with Rune of Fury, so that's a pretty killy build. Then you've got behind him 22 Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. In there you've got a Thane BSB and a Runesmith with a double Spellbreaker. Behind those 20 Gunners full command, 20 Iron Drakes full command, 20 great weapon wielding Dwarf Warriors with full command. Jane's army, we have on our left flank we've got 10 Savage Orc Boar Boy Big Uns. In there should be a level 2 Shaman with the lucky shrunken head, but you'll see him in a second. She just popped him in the wrong unit, she switches him over in a second. Then to their right you've got 28 Savage Orcs led by Wurzag, who's a general, full command. Then you've got 28 Orc boys with shields and spears, full command. 20 Black Orcs there in the sunshine with a BSB full command. Then there's the Shaman level 2, he's just in the wrong unit of Boar Boys, she shifts him over. Those Boar Boys are just Orc boys with spears and shields. There's my right flank and centre, so Demon Slayer on the far right behind the building. 20 Gunners full command, 22 Dwarf Warriors, 40 Dwarf Warriors, 20 Great Weapon Dwarf Warriors, and then 20 Drakes guarding a little bit of a pass there, hoping to chop up some or shoot up some cavalry. We'll see. Yep, a nice close up of Jane's Savage Orc Boar Boy Big Uns. They deserve a close up. They're really well painted, and it's not often on YouTube we see orcs, so it's a good opportunity to see a well painted army. And these guys as well, also well painted, painted by Wurzag, led by Wurzag there, well painted. Yep, so Dwarf turn 1. Demon Slayer shoved his behind the building into the open. Stuff just moves forward a little bit. I mean, movement 6, whatever. They shove. These Iron Drakes move up into the pass. Then move the full 6 because they weren't in range to shoot anything. They've only got 18-inch range weapons, so they move up their full 6 and stand there. That was the end of my turn, so on to Orc turn 1. These guys roll a 1 for the animosity, fail. I think she then rolls a result where basically she has to declare a charge if something's in range. That something was in range. It needed a double 6 to make it, and yep, she charges straight into the Demon Slayer. Everything else just yep, a little bit of caution on this side though with the Iron Drakes being so close. She hadn't ever played against Iron Drakes before, so I told her before the battle just to sort of basically give her a rough outline of what these guys do. So I think she only moved those Boar Boys up about 7 inches or something. As you can see, they're about an inch behind those Orcs. So yep, caution there. The magic phase, she tries to cast the Foot of Gork on my big old brick of 40 warriors. She casts it, but I managed to dispel it with, well, I throw the Spellbreaker rune at it, tried to destroy it, but I rolled a 3. So the spell's dispelled, but not destroyed. She then miscasts, here we go. I'm not quite sure why she cast that, she doesn't know either. She didn't need the rerolls, but anyway, she miscasts. She gets the result where it's so many guys take a strength 6 hit, I think, magical feedback or whatever. Wurzag saves his, but the level 2 Shaman here isn't so lucky. So he takes a wound. So in the combat phase, I issue a challenge, a champion accepts. I chop the champion up because I've got always strikes first. With rerolls and stuff, I think I caused the maximum 5 wounds, 4 or 5 wounds or whatever. Yep, kill him outright. She passes her leadership test and sticks around. Dwarf turn 2. Yep, I don't move these guys up, they're in range, so they shoot at the Orc Boar Boys. and they panic and run away. I think I would as well. The movement phase, I didn't get a picture of it, but basically everything just shuffled up a little bit. Nothing was obviously in charge range, so they maybe moved up between 3 and 6 inches. I don't know. Here I killed 2 Savage Orc Boar Boy Big Uns, and she causes 2 wounds back on the Slayer. It's not looking great. Orc turn 2, she fails her animosity test on a 1. Moves, well, I think she just stands still actually. I don't think she does anything, to be honest. I didn't get a photo of it, but the Boar Boys over to on her right flank rally as well. Everything else just moves. Orc Magic, I shut down the phase, but she manages to cast Vindictive and kills 2 Dwarf Warriors in the big brick. In the combat phase, I kill 2 more, but she manages to take the final wound on the Slayer. I think it's actually the pig who causes the wound. I'm sure it was. Dwarf turn 3, there's very little movement in the centre, but the gunners open up on a rapidly approaching savage, killing 1, I think. Wasn't great. Iron Drakes open up on the Black Orcs who were approaching, killing 2 or 3 possibly. It wasn't many. Orcs turn 3, Boar Boys, after just rallying, fail their animosity, have to declare a charge, need another double 6 as per the other Savage Orc Boar Boys, and guess what? She rolls 3 6s, so they make it. Anyway, I stand and shoot against the Black Orcs. I kill 3 or 4. Both units obviously make it in there. The other to both just move up. The Savage Orc Boar Boys move around the back of the building. You'll see in a later picture coming up that they've sort of moved around. In the magic phase, casts Foot of Gork and kills, what's that, 10 Dwarf Warriors. That's nasty. She also casts Here We Go and Fist of Gork. In the combat phase, the Iron Drakes batter the Orc Boar Boys and hurt the Black Orcs. We win combat and reform. The Boar Boy, yep, but I can't catch him obviously. I can't even run after because I'm still locked in combat with the Black Orc. Dwarf turn 4. The block of, how many is that now? Well, whatever, it's not 40 anymore. They charge the Savage Orcs. The Thunderers reform to face the Savage Orc Boar Boys coming around the building. The other 2 units sort of move up a little bit. You'll see in a picture in a minute. The combat phase, the Iron Drakes beat up the Black Orcs and run them down. That's just another view of it. You'll see the Orc Boar Boy running towards the table edge. Combat phase, it's a bit messy on both sides. She kills 5 dwarves, I kill 6 or 7 savage orcs, something like that. She breaks, runs, but I just can't catch them. You'll see at the bottom there's another picture. You can just see the Thunderers have turned round at the bottom right hand corner. Orcs turn 4. Yep, her Savage Orc Boar Boy Big Uns, led by the level 2 Shaman, make the charge. I stand and shoot. I'm under half range, so I'm hitting on 4s because dwarves don't suffer the -1. I take down, I think, 3 Savage Orcs, something like that. The Orcs in the centre try and charge, but it's failed. These guys rally. He's still running. Wurzag tries to cast Foot of Gork. Oh no. But it scatters. Either scatters or I dispel it. Something like that. I can't remember. But there's still 15 Iron Drakes there, so whatever. Yeah, slightly stretched photo here, but it's a draw in combat, basically. Dwarf turn 5. The Iron Drakes reform and shoot and pop off 4 Orcs with spears. In the combat phase, we break them. We don't cause any wounds. She causes 1. They break, but I can't catch them. Orcs turn 5. She charges me. I chose not to charge her because she had Here We Go and the buff on Wurzag, the Fist of Gork. So I thought I'd rather take the 5+ parry when she charges me. Sure enough, she did. They charged the Great Weapon Dwarves. Yeah, I forgot to dispel Fist of Gork when she cast it in turn 3 or something. It was still going. With dwarves never having a magic phase, you kind of just learn to skip it. So yeah, Wurzak kills 2 dwarves with his spell on. We then both go mad at each other. She kills 6. I think I kill 6 as well. But it's either a draw or a stalemate, a push. I think we both just sort of stick around. In the combat phase here, she charges in, she kills 1 dwarf. I mean, it's a combination of rolling badly and just orcs being generally just terrible. And then the dwarves hit back. They've got hatred, so they're re-rolling all their failed attacks. They're hitting on 3s anyway. Wounded on 3s. It was never going to be good. We kill a handful of orcs. They run away, but we don't catch them. Dwarf last turn. They're still locked in shooting phase. The gunners gun down the level 2 mage and the last remaining boar boy. A bit out of order, but these guys charged and ran down, well, caught basically the unit of orc boys. A sudden burst of speed and little stunty legs. Orc turn 6. I've missed obviously the combat phase there. In a previous phase, I think I killed 3 orcs. She killed a couple of dwarves. It was another draw. Or she'd pass, one of us passed our leadership test, whatever. Magic. She tries to cast Foot of Gork, and yep, she kills 10 dwarves. It's never looking good, is it? That when you see that big green template over here, 10 dwarves dead. But luckily she rolls a 1 or something in it. I think it was a 1, but I couldn't place the template anywhere, so the spell ended. Thank God. And then in the combat phase, we kill all the remaining savage orcs, leaving Wurzak. But he fails his break test, runs away, and we catch him. So that's the end of the she had no units left, no models left actually. It was a tabling. I lost a Demon Slayer and some dwarves out of a big brick, and that was it. Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, I thought I took a relatively friendly list. Obviously, the Untitled aren't particularly friendly, but it's not often you see standard dwarf warriors in there. But then I thought about it afterwards, and I'm thinking, well, dwarves get hatred against orcs and goblins. It's not particularly friendly, is it? I should have probably brought my Lizardmen, but I've been playing Lizardmen quite a bit just lately, so that was the reason I took dwarves. Anyway, so yeah, a victory for the dwarves there. On a side note, as you've probably seen in our other battle reports, we've now got a Twitch TV account. Sign up, like our page or whatever you do on Twitch. We're new to it. Subscribe, whatever. We plan on having our first live stream on the 3rd, 4th, 5th of July, the weekend of. It'll be my dwarves probably, or could be my Lizardmen versus Fred's High Elves. Fred's come to stay at my house for the weekend, so we can have some good games hopefully. Tune in. We'll be doing a live chat and some commentary during the game, so that should be cool. Anyway, subscribe to our YouTube page, leave comments, whatever. We're always grateful to hear from you. So until next time, see you later. Bye.